Hi boys and girls, I'm back with our activity for the day. I hope you enjoyed my story and I hope that you have had so much fun doing your activities with your other teachers this week. Now I know on Monday you got to make the grass heads with Miss Harrison, and I think it was yesterday that you got to do the greenhouses with Miss Efferson, and so today we're going to do just a little art activity. Inside your bags that you picked up from the school, you should have a little bitty bag that should have a paper plate, a popsicle stick, and some green paper in it. If you'll get that bag out for today, we're gonna make a cute little flower to go with our story that we just read. And since we're talking about seeds and plants this week, we know that a flower grows from a seed. So we're gonna make our own cute little flower today. So what you need in your bag is you have a paper plate, you have some green paper, and then you have a popsicle stick. So we've given you all the supplies that you need. The other things that you may need from home is either going to be some crayons or some paint, whichever one you want to use. You're going to need some scissors, and then you are also going to need some tape or some glue, whichever one you have at home and you would rather use. I don't have any glue here with me right now, so I'm going to use tape. Now the first thing that you're going to do, you're going to take your paper plate and you're going to color it like a flower. I've already colored mine because I didn't want you guys to have to sit and watch me color. Now if you want to paint, that is fine too. If you have paint at home and you want to use paint on your flower, that's great. Just remember that you need to let it dry completely before you try to do anything else to it. So I've already colored mine. And all I did was I colored the middle yellow, so it would look like the middle of my flower. And I wanted a purple flower, so I colored the whole outside purple. Now, like you did with Miss Efferson when you made your frogs, if you'll just put a piece of paper behind this and then color, you won't get crayon or paint on your table. And that'll keep your table or whatever you're doing your work on safe. So make sure you put something underneath this while you're working. Then the next thing you're going to do while you still have your paint and your crayons out, you want to make sure that you take your popsicle stick and you want to paint it green. I didn't have my paint, so I just colored mine green. It works just the same. You don't have to do both sides. You only need one side, and this is going to be your stem. So this is going to be our flower and our petals, and this is going to be our stem. So once you have those done, remember, if you paint, let them dry. But once you have your flower the way you want it, you're going to take your flower and you're going to make some cuts to make little petals. And all you're going to do, you're going to cut like some little V's. You're going to go down to the yellow and cut a little V out. And then it's going to make like a little V. See, it popped right out. And then you're just going to give some space. And you're going to do another one. And you can make your V's little. Mine are kind of big, but you can make them however you want to. I'm trying to hold it up so you guys can see. It's a little hard to cut this way. You can put your V's closer together. You can spread them out more. It doesn't really matter. You're just going to cut and cut. And remember, when we cut, we turn our paper, not our hands. Our thumbs are up and we open shut. That's the way we cut. And when we turn it, we turn our paper, not trying to turn our hands all different ways. So there's your pretty little flower. Look how cute that is. And then you're going to take your stem. And since I'm using tape, I'm going to tape the back of my flower, the stem, to the back of my flower. So I'm just going to take my tape right here. And I'm going to get me a piece of tape off. And I'm just going to put my tape right there on the back. You're going to want to glue yours. So make sure when you glue it that you see the green sticking out of the bottom of your flower. You don't want the other side to stick out. You want the green stem to stick out so everything looks colored. So there's mine. And then the last thing that you're going to need to do, you're going to want to take your green paper. Now, my class has 2 little pieces. Some of the other classes, you may just have one big piece. I'm not sure how all the teachers did it. If you want to fold yours in half, you can. I'm gonna take my 2 pieces and I'm just gonna put them together. Uh-oh, that one got something on it. I'm gonna put them together, and then I'm just gonna cut some 2 little leaves out. And all I do with a little leaf is I just kind of make it like a teardrop. It doesn't have to be perfect. 2 little leaves. I'm gonna pull them out. I'm gonna have 2 little bitty leaves. How cute are they? So then I'm gonna hold this, and remember, I don't have glue, so I'm gonna tape mine. And I wanna tape it to the back of my stem. I don't wanna glue it on the front. I wanna make sure I tape it to the back. So I'm gonna take my tape, I'm gonna hold it so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna put my tape right there so that my little leaf sticks out. And I kind of want my other little leaf to go a little higher, so I'm going to put it a little higher. And there you have your cute little flower for the day. I can't wait to see your all's flowers and how pretty they are and how creative they are. Just remember, if you use paint, make sure you let it dry before you try to make your flower. Make sure you send us pictures. Bye, guys.